It's your man BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. And today we're talking about XRP. It had a pump to the all-time or close to the all-time high. Then the next day, a dump. So we're going to look at the pump and the dump, or the price going up and then the price crashing, which probably had more to do with the president's announcement of the tariffs than it does actually with XRP and Cardano. She got the Cardano shirt on today, but let's get to it. But mainly, I think it's about Black Swan events other than the actual crypto strategic reserve that XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, and of course, Cardano ADA is being assigned to. But let's get to it. Let me get the screen share started. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit your main man up with a super chat and let me know where you're at in the chat. So this is Caleb and Brown. Caleb and Brown is a 24/7 personal broker for crypto. And also they're regulated, so they won't have any coins that'll dump on you or any S coins or anything that's going to lose your money. They'll help you and they'll advise you about which coins to get. And also they help custody, so they can custody your coins in case you need that versus getting on these sketchy exchanges, i.e., FTX or another was a Bybit that could get hacked and leave you without your tokens. So definitely check out Caleb and Brown and their crypto brokerage. And if you look in the description, I have a link. So if you use my link, I think I get a small percentage of your sign up. But make sure you check them out. Also, join the Black Tiger Miner Twitter page and stay current with XRP and Turbo and Caspa updates. I might add some more tokens. I was thinking about adding Toshi, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to do the research on that first. So let's look at the numbers real quick. The market is red, 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 which is a good day to buy. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. XLM is down 18.9. Prime's down 23.3. Baby Dodge is down 16.1. ICP is down 15.6. AIZ16 is down 25.4. Edgy Penguin's down 20. Virtual is down 22.4. Hondo's down 18.3. Moodang is down 20.2. Fartcoin 23.2. XCN is down 24.5. Cardano is down 25.4 after a serious rally yesterday. I think they might have hit the all-time high. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Mog's down 28.8. Mr. Miggles, another one that I'm looking at. I need to do the research. I'm not going to invest in it just yet, but it is down 28.5. XPX is down 21.1. Turbo's down 16.5. Bonk is down 19.4. Litecoin, which I might try to mine Litecoin, is down 16.5. Ordinary is down 15.7. Near Protocol is down 17.1. Link is down 17.8. Artificial Liquid Intelligence is down 16. ARKM, which is Arcam, is down 20.4. Snake is down 23.3. It was a big pump and a serious dump. Solana's down 19.3. Peanuts down 17.4. FET is down 20.2. Uniswap is down 15.5. Moodang is down 20. Brett's down 20.6. Catwood Hat's down 22. Jupiter is down 18.7. Now's down 17, and Toshi is down 19.8. I think that's all the major ones. GigaChat is down 18. and Dodge is down 16. So moving on, we're going to look at the coin ranking. So yesterday, XRP was number 3. It flipped USDT, which is Tether, and now it is down to $2.30, back to 138.02 billion. I think it was at 160 billion yesterday, but for whatever reason, it pulled back. So I'm not sure if it pulled back because of the tariff announcements or another black swan event, or if it's just down from other factors in the market. So let's check out Twitter before we get to the news articles. XRP's 50 trillion market cap is 10,000 per XRP. That would be nice. 10,000 per XRP, I wouldn't know what to do. Just like that, the crypto reserve pump is gone in a day. Right. This let this be a lesson. Utility is what truly matters. XRP is just hype. It solves real problems involving trillions of dollars. The kind of utility bringing resilience even in volatile markets. Yes, you feel pain. You feel frustrated, but hold through it. Hold on for dear life. Truth power of XRP is yet to take full effect. Ripple is reinventing digital finance. The future is now being built. Stay calm, trust the process, moon bound soon. And he's right. All right. Don't panic. Don't dump it. Don't sell. Just hold and use this opportunity to buy more XRP while you can before the price runs back up. This is the U.S. government could take over Ripple's XRP escrow for reserve purposes. And if that does, we're going to see another serious pump. Let me know what you guys think. Breaking news. U.S. government could take over the Ripple's escrow for reserve purposes. I don't know how much Ripple is in the escrow. That might be pretty interesting. So this is BlackRock explains why XRP will be used globally in 2025. XRP is needed to solve the current financial problem. What? Let me see here. See if I can turn the volume. Let me make sure I get the volume booster on because I don't know how loud this is or if the volume booster even works, but let's give it a shot.
I was going to sign the receipt or the electronic thing. They'd asked me, do I want to pay in euro or dollar?
Yeah.
And I said, okay, dollar. Then I looked at it. I'm still being charged at 3%.
Terrible.
Okay. So, and when you think about all the people who send money, they may work in one country, send money back home. They generally do that through organizations that charge 5 to 10%.
Yeah.
There is a need, whether it's a Libra or something else, to democratize the exchange of foreign currencies. Today, with computers and electronic market,
There shouldn't be that.
It should be 10 basis points, 5 basis points. It's not
sense.
percent. And so I actually believe the idea around Libra, I don't think we need to create a new currency, but the technology to instantaneous calibrate all the currencies, that should be done.
Weird they didn't finish that video. But this is Random Crypto Pal. And what the freak is Libra? I don't know. Cardano founder reiterates the XRP holders will receive a midnight airdrop. What? What's this? Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the phone. You guys knew about this? Let me know what you think in the comments. Somebody,
When
anybody,
I was going to sign
everybody.
the receipt or the electronic
Let
thing,
me
they'd ask me,
know
do I want to pay?
what you think about this airdrop. I didn't even know about that. Is this real? I'm going to check with Captain XRP Captain. Breaking news officially entered the mainstream media. The U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critically industry after years of corrupt attacks by Biden administration was also why my executive order on digital assets are directed the presidential working group to move forward on a strategic reserve that includes XRP Solana ADA. I will make sure the U.S. is the capital crypto of the world and making America great again. So that was the announcement yesterday. People are continuing to go over and over and over. But this is fxstreet.com, which I just kind of seen the article, so I'm not 100% sure about it. Kind of sketch with the Forex trading bot, but we'll see. 2.9 million XRP coins deposited in the Binance as Charles Hawkins responds to Peter attack on Ripple. XRP retraced 9% to 2.7 on Monday, $2.7 on Monday, after rising 40% in reaction to Trump's crypto strategic reserve bucket. Peter Swift led Bitcoin Max's criticism of Ripple's inclusion, prompting a response from Cardano CEO Charles Hopkinson. XRP reserves on Bitcoin crossed 2.6 million, signaling expectations of increased short-term volatility. So basically, Binance is picking up a lot more XRP just in case it starts to run, or if there is any volatility or people want to buy it, they have it, right? They're just stacking up in case there is a major pump coming. XRP price retraced 9% to $2.7 on Monday after U.S. President Donald Trump's crypto strategic reserve announcement triggered a 40% upswing over the weekend. On-chain transaction flow and intense community debates around XRP inclusion signals the potential for more volatility in the upcoming season. XRP hits roadblock at $3 as traders sell the news on Trump's crypto strategic reserve announcement. So what is it? Buy the rumor, sell the news? So I guess when it did hit, they dropped. XRP's price action took a dramatic turn over the weekend, driving a key announcement from the president, U.S. President Donald Trump, that bolstered institutional appeal for Ripple-backed coin. Sunday, Trump fulfilled a key campaign promise by issuing an executive order to establish the crypto strategic reserve. According to the official announcement, the Trump-owned Truth Social, the reserve includes XRP, Solana, Cardano, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Within hours, all five assets rocketed to double-digit gains. The chart above shows how XRP surged 40%, reaching the $3 mark for its open price of $2.14 on Sunday. So it did hit $3? I guess it did, huh? 0.839%, 39.8%, 8,462 two bars, 2 days, 1.4 billion. And then back down 9%, 0 bars, volume 484.9. So yes, Zachary Ortiz, XRP is going to the moon. Let me see. Where is this? Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. Oh, that works too. However, XRP struggled to breach the $3 resistance as traders sold the news to lock in some of their 40% gains. So sold a couple of my gains to lock it in. However, the sell-off intensified Monday, pushing down 9% before XRP stabilized at $2.70 at press, and currently it is $2.30, down 17.5%. Cardano kicks against Peter Swift's criticism of Ripple inclusion in the strategic reserve. Decision to add XRP to the strategic reserve came after Ripple's CEO Brad Gensinghouse publicly urged a broader approach to the U.S. Treasury crypto holding on February 28th. He pushed for diversity beyond Bitcoin. This is a pretty interesting article. Traders deposited 200,000 XRP in 24 hours, anticipating the further market cues. While XRP and the other four assets Trump named strategic reserve announcement all posted considerable retracement on Monday, signaling a classic sell the news wave. A dramatic surge in XRP exchange deposits over the last 24 hours suggests the volatile price movement may not be over. So they are picking up XRP. Quant Crypto Exchange Reserve chart below tracks the daily changes in XRP coins deposit on Binance, providing a clear insight into investors' short-term expectations. And you can see here the price went up and so did the reserve. So maybe they were just picking it up to make sure they had enough to cover. Maybe they were picking it up to make sure they had enough to sell. Let me know what you guys think. With XRP currently 30% below all-time high, Crypto Quant founder, K Young Win, implied that a large XRP address are potentially cashing out with the help of XRP's volume bubble. He highlighted the heightened activity between $2 and $3 over the past month. And you can see here clearly all kind of activity happened once it got to this $2 to $3 point, right? You see a whole lot. Everybody woke up and made some decisions on XRP. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments as well. I don't want to lose the article. Okay, there we go. More about it. I'll keep it moving. What is this? XRP in trouble under 250, analysts say. Despite recent rally, XRP market analysts stated that the altcoin failed to hold all-time high value. The volume heighted average price VWAP of $2.70. In order for the trend to sustain any further rally, it is important for the altcoin to hold a position above $2.50, and it appeared we broke down to 230. So that didn't happen. Where were we? However, Nami D-Fan, a crypto investor, believed that XRP's high time frame HTF chart indicates higher consolidation key below resistance and extending trend line. And I don't know if we even have that. What is she saying? Let's see here.
Christine Lee. This is CoinDesk Daily. Bitcoin skyrocketing 10%, Cardano's ADA up to 60%, and Ripple's XRP up to 25% within 24 hours of U.S. President Donald Trump announcing his support for a crypto strategic reserve that includes those tokens, as well as ETH and SOL, on his social media platform Truth Social. The president's son, Eric Trump, suggests the weekend announcement was targeted to attract retail traders, posting on X, "I love the genius of announcing a strategic reserve on a Sunday when traditional markets are closed and Wall Street sleeps. For the first time, retail investors win. Traditional finance better catch up or it will quickly become extinct. The world no longer runs on a Monday to Friday 9 to 5. BitMEX founder Arthur Hayes was unmoved, however, saying nothing new here, just words. Let me know when they get congressional approval to borrow money and or revalue the gold price higher. Without that, they have no money to buy Bitcoin and other coins. By contrast, Swiss National Bank President Martin Schlegel rejecting the idea of holding Bitcoin as part of Switzerland's central bank reserves. Speaking to the Time Media Group, Schlegel cited volatility, liquidity concerns, and security risks as reasons against the move. His words come amid a growing debate in Switzerland over the nascent asset class. A recent initiative is pushing for a constitutional amendment requiring the Swiss National Bank to hold Bitcoin in its reserves alongside gold.
Friends, DeFi is having a moment. Uniswap Labs web app and wallet connect you to the excitement. Swapping and bridging are simple, low cost, and lightning fast across 13 chains, including Base, Arbitrum, and Unichain, the new layer 2 network designed for DeFi. Thanks to deep liquidity on Uniswap protocols, you get minimal price impact on every trade, now with even greater efficiency through Uniswap v4. Swap, send, on-ramp, off-ramp, and bridge into a bright future. Get started at uniswap.org.
The Ethereum Foundation, a nonprofit organization that supports the development and research of the Ethereum blockchain, shared in a blog post that they have selected new co-executive directors, Xiaowei Wang, an Ethereum researcher, and Tomas Stanzak, founder of Nethermind, one of the largest software clients that operate the Ethereum blockchain. The leadership shakeup follows intense Ethereum community debate over lagging ETH price and losing new developers to its competitor Solana. That's it for CoinDesk Daily. Subscribe to Crypto Daybook Americas on CoinDesk.
So shout out to CoinDesk Worldwide, and they should pay us for that
.com/newsletters for more updates.
But keeping it moving, crypto markets pull back after strong Sunday as digital assets investment products saw the third consecutive week of outflows, with Bitcoin taking the biggest hit, 2.6 billion in outflow. Bitcoin was down 8.8, Ethereum 15.5, Solana 17, XRP 16.3. So XRP wasn't the largest hit. Dogecoin, whatever you want to call it, 14.8, and SHIB 14. I don't even know why SHIB is on here. Why is SHIB even on here? Why are we talking about SHIB? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dodge, C Pump. Why did SHIB sneak in here? Who cares? Doc McLovin, what's up? Where you been, bro? Bought the dip turbo at 003, and it dipped a little bit more to 0028. Top losers, cryptocurrency, Radian, down 22%. Ethan, 21%, and official Trump coin down 20.8%. Okay. I like how they squeezed the Trump coin in there. What is this? The XRP price down 18%. And we'll look at the charts. Let's check the 5-minute chart. 5-minute charts, looking at it's holding the 00 or $2.30 range. It's $2.30 or $2.29. The building volume had a MACD cross. So volume is coming. 15-minute chart also shows volume building, and there was a MACD cross. Had a MACD cross earlier and started losing volume. 1-hour chart shows there is some push up, appears to be happening at $2.29. MACD cross, and there's been volume down on the 1 hour, and we'll check the 4 hour. 4 hours showing it pumped up. Sunday came down. Monday came up a little bit and dropped again to the $2.29, and that's where it's sitting. Hopefully it will continue to push up. So what do you guys think? Is it going to continue to run, or is it going to push back up Thursday? Or will we have another Black Swan event tomorrow and crash the market? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Real quick, gonna watch this video. This is Crypto Sense, I guess, and see what he has to say about U.S. to buy 5 to 10% of XRP supply. XRP bull run incoming. Why does everybody keep saying 10,000? 10,000, I wish. Please and thank you. That would be awesome. Won't he do it? But we'll see what the crypto sensation has to say.
We all got this incredible news of a U.S. strategic reserve, XRP, ADA, Solana. I wanted to better understand if, in fact, this money was invested into these ecosystems, how much would be put into each asset, as well as how much impact would that have on each token's price, and how many tokens would be taken out of circulating supply. This is all information I haven't seen anybody talk about yet. So I wanted to put the video together to go into all of these little details because they can have a huge impact on the overall weight of how much it is per XRP, how much is circulating. And man, this is going to be a really fun video. If you get anything out of this video, please hit like and please share it with somebody that you also think will get value. So we've all seen this, right? The tweet heard around the world. A U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the presidential working group to move forward on crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and ADA. Do you notice that XLM was not included in this? I did put a tweet together. I'm wondering if, in fact, this is why Stellar decided to attack Ripple last month. If you guys remember that, I really didn't like that, but maybe this is the current reason. Also, there was a lot of confusion about Ethereum and Bitcoin. Eleanor Tarrant, of course, comes in with the incredible work. She does an amazing job. If you're not following her, please do. She does so much good research, and she really gets us so we know what's happening here. So she said the reserve will also include Bitcoin and Ethereum. So here's the question. How much money is actually going to be spent on all of this, and what impact is that going to have to our bottom line, which is our wallets? So I'm going to get into all of those details in just a second here. But first, I did want to point out there are going to be some probably other assets that are added to the strategic reserve over time. At least you might see like HBAR, Ondo, I'd imagine AVAX maybe, and possible Litecoin. There could be other assets added. Don't get me wrong, but right now we know what we're dealing with. So let's get into the information. So we do understand that before this went from a Bitcoin strategic reserve to a multiple crypto asset reserves, we knew that the government wanted to own 1 million Bitcoin. So here it is. Because we knew that the goal was 1 million Bitcoin, what we can do here is take 1 million, right? And we can minus out 207,189. So that means that the US would buy 792,811 Bitcoin because they wanted to have a total number of 1 million Bitcoin. Now that we understand that they're not going to put all of this money into Bitcoin, we can in fact figure out how much money, right, they were going to put in the crypto market. So if the US wanted to get to that level of 1 million Bitcoin, they would need to buy 792,000 Bitcoin, right? Today, we don't know what Bitcoin is going to be priced at a year from now or 2 years from now. So I'm just going to use today's prices, okay? So if they wanted to do it today, they would need to cough up around $70 billion. So now that we know that they're going to invest in 5 assets, I put the numbers here that they would invest, 13,886,945,000 and some change into each asset. Now, of course, they could come out and say, we want to put, 30% into Bitcoin and, this and this and this, but we don't have those details. So I am just using a fair and even split down the middle here. So I wanted to say, if the US invested, basically 13 billion and some change into XRP today, what would that bring XRP's price to? And so, of course, we got some information here to calculate the potential price impact of the $13 billion investment on XRP's price. We need to consider the current market conditions and make some assumptions. Current XRP price at the time I'm recording this is $2.87. Current market cap for XRP is 161 billion and some change. XRP's circulating supply, this says it's 56 billion and some change. If we assume this large investment would be made to increase the market cap, The new market cap would be, the 161 plus the 13, which would bring us to 175 billion, bringing the token price just to about $3.12. This calculations suggest that the US invested roughly 14 billion into XRP today. It could potentially bring XRP's price to about $3.12. So nothing too crazy. But what I want you to understand is this: the way that we can increase the price of XRP is by lowering the circulating supply. And there's only a few ways that we can do that. One is through staking, and one is through long-term holding. So if the United States is buying crypto to sell 10 years, 5 or 10 years down the line, this is going to go into cold storage and will be taken out of the circulating supply. I wanted to better understand like how much XRP.
So as you mentioned, $3.12. If the strategic reserve buys a lot, which apparently they'll have to if they got to put it into the reserve, right? They'll have to move it either to a cold storage, the cold storage, getting all kind of crazy there, a cold storage wallet, or they would have to take it off an exchange. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think the strategic reserve will boost the price or hurt the price? I personally think it'll boost the price because they'll have to move the crypto to cold storage or definitely off the exchange. As the exchanges are buying more, they might even stake it, right? There's no telling with the government. Staking would be smart, right? Instead of holding it, staking it, and you're going to earn interest on it. And if they're not going to use it for a while anyway, right? I don't see why they would buy it to turn right back around and sell it, right? They're going to hold it and sell it down the line like they did Bitcoin. So it would make sense for them to get it. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what is your short-term price prediction for XRP? Let me know. Back to the video.
They would actually be buying. You are talking about 4.8 billion XRP tokens. That is almost 5% of the entire supply if we use these numbers that the US government said that they were interested in investing XYZ into the crypto market. So it says, therefore, an investment of about 14 billion would allow the purchase of approximately 4.84 billion XRP. So I wanted to better understand where this XRP could come from, right? We do have the list here, and it's so difficult to find out how much XRP is on which exchange and this and that. And so what I did was I took the top 100 wallets. You can see there's some of it's like Upbit, Chris Larson, Binance, Kraken, all kinds of different stuff in here, Ripple. Okay. And so I had, them sort this. I had Perplexity sort all of the wallets and how much XRP is in which wallet. So just to give you an example here, the top 10 XRP holders, these are all, I believe, Ripple addresses. You also have Uphold has about 1.8 billion XRP. Bithumb has 1.5 billion XRP. Binance, multiple addresses totaling about 2% of the whole supply. Here are those addresses. You have Upbit actually has 4.44% of the supply. BitBank has 0.59. Coincheck has 0.57. eToro has basically a 0.5%. Chris Larson has 2%. Kraken has 0.56%. SBI has 0.32%. And then, of course, here are some information on top 10 holders, top 20, top 50, and top 100. Okay. The interesting part here is there isn't a ton of XRP left on these exchanges. I would be shocked if the number is over 20 billion XRP. The rest is in, Ripple's wallets and escrow, or personal people at Ripple, or it's in yours and my wallets, right? The interesting part about all of this is, will the US government go directly to Ripple to ask for a discount on XRP and buy it directly from Ripple, or will they be forced to buy it off the open market? Now, I don't have to tell you, if they bought it off the open market, this would greatly be good for all of us. If they bought it through Ripple, we wouldn't see an impact on the price right away because, Ripple would be selling it to the government and they could decide how much they would want to sell it to the government for. That's the only reason I think the US would try to buy it from Ripple, is because they could probably get it at a steep discount. So I did want to look at a little bit more information here about, top 100 wallets, holders. We did talk a little bit about this. And so I will leave a link down to all of these links in the description. If you want to do some due diligence yourself and dig through this, please do so. I highly suggest. That would be really cool. But you can see that buying almost 5 billion XRP, guys, would dramatically increase the price. Now, the reason I think this is super important too is this is one government. Okay. There's 195 countries, around the world. And some of these countries are way ahead of the United States and working with Ripple and XRP, right? You have Singapore, you have the UK, right? You have Palau, you have all of these other countries that Ripple has been working with, Hong Kong, right? There's so many countries. So what are those countries going to do? Are they going to want to buy and hold XRP too? And that will be long-term holding, which will take it out of the circulating supply, right? Then you throw on banks, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, right? UBS, Santander. There's hundreds of banks and financial institutions who will also rely on XRP and want to hold like SBI does long term. Is it so insane to think that the circulating supply of XRP, if these central banks and banks got into this, that we could reduce the circulating supply to 10% or 5% or lower? I don't think it's that crazy. I think there could be a run on XRP, and this is how we get to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, right? You bring on trillions of dollars in value, you process trillions of dollars in value in payments every day, and you reduce the circulating supply to 5 or 1% or whatever it's going to be. This is going to open up the gateway for a huge XRP price. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is all of us ready, and excited. Let's go. All right. So if you wanted to get some information on ADA and on Solana, I have that information for you too. Guys, if you don't care about this and you're just going to leave, remember to hit like and remember to share this with somebody. I think this is really fun and cool information. But here is the data on ADA. So we're using the exact same number of 13,886,000,000 and some change. It says to calculate the impact, this amount in investment in ADA's price, to consider the current cap. And so we're adding the current market cap of ADA plus the 13 billion. This would bring us to 53.6 billion. And this would bring the ADA's price to $1.50. This would also take away circulating supply out of the ADA ecosystem. And then how much ADA would the US government own if they invested $13.8 billion? And they would actually own about 9.2 billion Cardano ADA, right? And the circulating supply is only 35 billion. So this does wonder, is the US government going to own 25% of all circulating ADA, right? The total supply is only 44 billion, right? Is the US going to own 20%, 25% of all ADA in existence? I don't know. I mean, this could very well happen, right? So I thought this was a really interesting number. And if you wanted to take a look at the Solana numbers, here it is. So, to determine how much it would change by spending 13.8 billion, the current price of Solana at the time of this video was $172. Circulating supply is 488, 730, 129. Market cap is 84 billion. If we take 84.6 billion, then we add on the 13.8 billion, we're basically at 98 billion. And this would bring the total price per Solana to $201. But listen to this. The US would be buying 96,513,890 Solana. And so the current circulating supply of Solana is actually 595 million. So this would actually give the United States like 1/6 of the total supply of Solana. But remember, the max supply of Solana is infinite. They can print it and create it out of thin air. I don't, have all the details about how much Solana is going to be created over the next 5 to 10 years. But you can imagine Ethereum and Solana are both infinite supplies. This is why so many people believe XRP is going to be the world's reserve currency. It's at a set supply. You can't just print it.
Yeah, actually, I think he's right. I think XRP is going to be huge, guys. I'm telling you, I'm pumping, I'm hyping. I love this channel. Thank you, Waylon. If you like it, I love it. Trump XRP USA first. Don't kick me, please. Yes. XRP to the moon, Trump XRP strategic reserve. Yes, yes, and yes. I definitely think it will pump, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. I guess we'll go to crypto. Oh, let me see. Let's see what this guy's talking about first. Let's see. Decisions. Let's check out late night with grind crypto. If it's late night, what am I? Early morning? Why is there no sound?
So we're going to talk about what that is, and Michael Saylor dived a little bit inside. I'm going to tell you what he said on an interview as what Donald Trump's administration and stance on the crypto world is actually saying regarding a crypto reserve for the United States. So we're also going to be taking a look at the price action, what it did from yesterday, which was spike, to today, which was dump. How much further we could be going. In yesterday's video, I said we could be going another leg down. I'm going to tell you what it could be bouncing off right now as I'm making this video. And if it doesn't hold, what levels are we looking at for XRP, for Bitcoin, and for the future? Hey, everyone, my name is Randy.
That was weird. But either way it go, let's get back to late night with grind crypto. What up, Raylan? I guess that's Raylan.
And welcome back to the Late Night Grind. And right now on this channel, we're covering cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all those topics interest you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join the Late Night Grind community. If you do a couple of things, I'd appreciate it. Smash the thumbs up button and watch this video all the way to the end. And don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. That way YouTube will send you a notification when I release a new video. If you do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. So first, I wanted to talk about what Michael Saylor said on an interview yesterday when they were talking about the United States Crypto Reserve, which, if you haven't heard by now, Donald Trump posted out, which went viral on social media yesterday, that the United States Crypto Reserve is going to include not just Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also XRP, Solana, and Cardano. Now, some people said, well, this was probably just him pumping their bags, trying to make a quick buck. Number one, that's not how the crypto administration works. Number two, there was a huge long, over $160 million long, that was placed about half a day before Trump's huge announcement, in which case that bet netted about $6.8 million in profit. So a lot of people are saying, well, there was insider information. This was insider trading at its finest. Trump made millions of dollars. No, Trump did not make millions of dollars. Donald Trump and his administration doesn't go 50x long leverage. Yes, that's what it was, on a short-term scalp. There may have been insider information in terms of somebody being invited to that to the White House Crypto Summit, which is coming soon, or possibly a friend of someone who was invited to the White House Crypto Summit and knew what was coming down the pipe. But nonetheless, that shocked kind of the crypto world, not just Trump's post about it, but some of the reaction to it, specifically what Michael Saylor had to say. He was on CNBC, and they were asking him about this decision by the Trump administration to.
So who are you talking about, Raylan? You talking about Saylor, or who is this? Late night with grind crypto. But I did pick up some H bar when it was down. Everybody's been telling me if you got XRP, definitely get some H bar and XLM. But I did pick up the H bar. Get back to it.
To include altcoins in this strategic crypto reserve. And as someone on X put it, it looks like Michael Saylor's been told to stand down, because he went on to say that, yes, he believes that a Bitcoin-only strategic reserve would be the best option. But then he went on to say that, listen, this is bullish news overall for the crypto economy. This is bullish overall for the United States as a whole, and that it's a triple-figure trillion-dollar investment if they do this the correct way in terms of digital assets. The fact that he's saying that this is a digital asset economy and that there's various kinds of digital assets, and if they're regulated properly, this is a huge step for the United States and very bullish for crypto. Because it used to be the stance of Bitcoin only, Bitcoin only, Bitcoin only. And if you talk about anything else, you have no idea what you're doing. Now, he does seem to be standing down a little bit, and you could almost see the death in his eyes or the tears in his eyes as he was making these statements. as he was either being told to stand down or he's coming to the realization that the cryptocurrency market is much bigger than Bitcoin and it's going to stay that way permanently. And I keep forgetting, not everybody who watches this channel follows cryptocurrency on a daily basis, might not even know who Michael Saylor is. He's the CEO of MicroStrategy. They own hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. He preaches Bitcoin all over TV. So in any case, that is who I'm talking about. And people that follow him, especially Bitcoin maxis, are now, some of them at least, starting to fall in line from what I can see on social media. Now, if you are trading these cryptocurrencies and you're not sure exactly, should you be bullish or bearish right now? Well, you shouldn't be anything, because one thing is for sure. The only thing that is up right now is volatility. The market makers make sure that those going long and short are getting wrecked on the same day. However, there are traders that are doing spectacular.
Okay, that was weird. But yeah, XRP, XLM, HBAR, buy now. It's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and super chat. Hook me up with the super chat. Just trying to keep the lights on at BTM Central. When they scared, we buy. Definitely buy when everyone else is in fear, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt is when you buy big.
In these wins. And so right now I wanted to point you to one of my newest partners on this channel, and they are a trading exchange, and they have a phenomenal copy trader section, which they have world-class traders with amazing numbers, amazing assets under management, win rates, and you can follow them, and that is BitUnix. If you go click a link in the description below, you can sign up for BitUnix. There's no KYC. All you need is an email address. You can deposit and start trading. You can also do the copy trading, and you can sign up and copy their traders, which have amazing win rates. So if you're a little bit scared of the markets, maybe sign up and have some of the copy traders essentially use some of the funds that you would have and take advantage of the profits that they're already making. I will be signing up as a copy trader very shortly, and you can copy some of my trades. I will definitely let you know when I do that. So if you're interested in capitalizing on some of the movements that this market's doing, there's some wonderful guys doing these copy trading. You can go and see all the results. Click the link in the description below. Sign up for BitUnix today. Again, a brand new partner to the Late Night Grind. I'm really happy to have them. And there are going to be a couple exchanges, a couple partners that I think are some of the best in the industry. Those are the ones that I'm looking to partner with. So this is the newest one. Go ahead and check them out. Now, I wanted to look into what the markets are doing right now. Bitcoin, XRP, the whole market's pulling back today specifically. A lot of this has to do with the front running of Trump's speech, which was talking about tariffs. And of course, everybody reads into it and thinks possible trade war, which is kind of what's going on. But nonetheless, the action today, the price action of Bitcoin was coming down to what some were calling for yesterday, which is a retreat to the CME gap. Now, this is a big support level for Bitcoin. It's right around 85,000. And if it breaks, and I mean breaks below significantly and continues, well, this could be very catastrophic for tomorrow and the following day. So if that $85,000 level breaks for Bitcoin, you're probably going to be looking at about a $77,000 Bitcoin before a potential reversal. And I do believe there's going to be a big reversal. There's too many bullish divergences happening across all the indicators. And of course, this Trump administration post about the strategic crypto reserve, you have the White House Crypto Summit coming up. There's probably going to be huge announcements coming out about that all over social media, just like how they like to do. So in terms of this local bottom, 85,000 is a huge one to watch. If it breaks 77,000, same thing. So what about XRP? Well, the first level to watch for would be $2.22. If it actually gets down there, that is a major level. And if it breaks, well, you could be looking at back down to $1.80 for XRP. Now, finally, I wanted to talk about what Donald Trump was talking about in his speech today, and that being tariffs. He talked about other things as well, but more so the market sentiment issue in terms of, well, there's volatility every which way. So what are the tariffs doing? Well, every time he's mentioned tariffs before, Bitcoin pulls back. There is a price crash, and it's not really a crash, but that's just the way they call it in the crypto industry. So every time he talks about it, there's a crash. Well, he was talking about the fact that Mexico and Canada will be having 25% tariffs beginning April 2nd. He said he didn't want to start it on April 1st because everybody would think, of course, that it's some sort of April Fool's joke. He said, no, it's actually going to be April 2nd that goes into effect. Now, this is bullish for the United States in general, but what is it for risk on assets like digital assets and crypto. Well, Donald Trump posted to Truth Social as well as X yesterday and last night. He said U.S. agricultural companies need to be ready. You need to be ready to produce at huge levels. Why? Because of the tariffs going on Mexico and Canada. Now, Mexico and Canada produce goods that the United States buys, specifically agricultural and lumber. Now, what did he post about 2 months ago? And so not only that, about a month ago, he actually signed an executive order saying he's going to streamline the whole process of deregulating and streamlining the permitting process for lumber and timber companies in the United States to produce even faster. He said all in order to bring down the cost of lumber, bring down the cost of construction, the cost of home building, and of course, that's going to create more jobs in the United States. So very bullish for the United States as a whole. And same for the agricultural industry. He's telling them, look, get ready to produce at huge levels because the tariffs on Canada and Mexico is going to make their products just a little bit more expensive. What happens? Well, if people see a cheaper alternative, they're going to focus on that. That hopefully being the United States companies that are now going to have to ramp up production. So overall, that's going to produce jobs. That's going to produce security for the United States. But what does it do for risk on assets? Well, a lot of people think, well, a good economy in the United States means no more money printing, it means no more rate cuts, or at least little rate cuts. And that is what typically makes risk on assets like Bitcoin climb. Well, right now, the United States Treasury and the Fed, they're not doing a whole lot, but it looks like they still want to reduce their balance sheets, which means at least for the time being this year, there's going to be an influx of cash into the markets. And in fact, in my video yesterday, I talked about that. The United States Treasury cash has been dropping for about a week now, pointing to a reversal and an uptrend in the crypto market. So a lot of the technical analysis that I've seen, a lot of the traders that I watch, overall have a bullish movement up for cryptocurrency in the coming days. Specifically, they marked Wednesday, so we'll have to see. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below if the tariffs you think are good, bad, or indifferent for the cryptocurrency market, because obviously Bitcoin's been doing its cyclical thing since its inception through several different presidents, through many different markets, through many different liquidity cycles. Right now, the M2 global money supply is...
Good morning, Pip. What's going on, brother? And what was I about to say? So what do you think? Do you think the tariffs will affect the crypto market? I think the tariffs will affect everything, especially the crypto market. I think it is going to hurt the market, which is another of several black swan events to bring the market down. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. And let me click to the next video. Let's see, what was that? Questions. Let's say about the case, because we've been following this SEC case the whole time. Let's check that out.
Could change the future of XRP and the entire crypto market. Recent court rulings, heated legal debates, and key dates like March 14th, April 11th, and May 1st are stirring up big questions. Are we about to witness the collapse of outdated regulatory tactics? Imagine being at the center of a legal storm that could redefine the fate of the entire cryptocurrency market. Now, that's exactly where Ripple finds itself today, right? The Ripple lawsuit against the SEC has been under the microscope, and recent developments are causing waves in the crypto community. But what's kind of really at stake here, right? That's the big question. For Ripple, it's not just about winning a legal battle, right? It's about setting a precedent that could impact how cryptocurrencies are regulated in the United States. Now, in a recent turn of events, right, Ripple's legal team remains confident in resolving the case, despite the SEC's persistent efforts to take a kind of firm stance. Now, you've got John Deaton, representing around 75,000 XRP holders, has been kind of particularly vocal here. Now, Deaton slammed the SEC's ambiguous appeal strategy and demanded that the regulatory, at least the regulator kind of agency, drop its case against Ripple. This isn't just a legal dispute, right? It's a battle of ideologies. Now, Ripple's kind of advocates argues that the SEC's uncertain approach not only adds to the confusion and hinders the growth of a technology that could revolutionize financial transactions. Now, the backdrop to this lawsuit is both intriguing and complex. The SEC's recent dismissal of key cases, including that involving the crypto exchange Gemini, has also only kind of intensified the pressure on the regulator, with the case against Richard Hart, founder of Hex, Pulse Chain, and PulseX, being dismissed by a federal judge for lack of jurisdiction, while Ripple's legal team sees a glimmer of hope. Right, the court ruled that Hart's alleged kind of misappropriation of investor funds occurred outside of the United States, thereby casting doubts on the SEC's jurisdiction over certain crypto activities. Now, this decision has emboldened Ripple's kind of supporters, who are now calling for a similar dismissal of the SEC's case against Ripple. Now, this isn't just kind of legal maneuvering, right? It's actually a reflection of the broader sentiment among crypto enthusiasts. They see this as a defining moment, a chance to question whether regulators are truly prepared to adapt to the fast evolving crypto market. The implications of this legal saga could stretch far beyond Ripple and XRP, in fact, right? If the SEC's case is dismissed, it might signal a new era where crypto companies can innovate without the constant.
So, Pip, you don't see where the tariffs will affect it. I don't think the tariffs will. I think the announcements and the initial shock and the panic will affect the market, but at some point, it will come back down. What is up, Sith Lord? Buy the dip, $2. Take it. Is it $2? Where is it? Current price is $2.30. So it appears to be coming back up because it was $2.29. So we will see. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to stay up to finish this video. Been a long day. Been working too hard at the gym. Been working the salt mines. What up, Sith Lord? Buy the dip. So let's get back to the video. Cheeky crypto. Cheeky. You cheeky.
Fear of overreaching regulation. Now, as we kind of peel back the layers of this lawsuit, we have to ask ourselves, could this be the turning?
I think they could sue the SEC, but at this point, why would you even waste time, right? The lawsuit will probably take years. And if they dismiss the lawsuit, it's kind of a waste of time, right? You're not going to get the money back. So you just be trying to prove a point. And at this point, I think XRP is over it. If I was XRP, I would just be trying to push forward. No reason to go back. Plus, Gensler stepping down. So even if they do sue him, right, you're really coming to the wrong SEC, right? That would be the old SEC versus the new SEC. So I don't know that that really serves much purpose to sue them other than, I guess, clear your name, but I think they're going to do that anyway. And let me know what you guys think in the comments from Pip's question about suing the SEC.
Point that finally, I guess, liberates the cryptocurrency market from outdated regulatory frameworks. You can let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below, because this debate, it is actually starting to really heat up. Now, let's zoom in on the legal strategy itself then, right? A subject that sparked endless debate among experts. Picture this, a courtroom drama where the arguments aren't just about legal technicalities, but are about the very future of the crypto ecosystem. Now, attorney John Deaton, a key proponent to at least 4 XRP holders, has been highly critical of the SEC's ambiguous legal approach. In his recent commentary, right, Deaton pointed to influential figures in the crypto space, such as Hester Pierce, David Sachs, Bo Hins and Mark, right, to emphasize the lack of a clear regulatory path in kind of doing more harm than, well, good. Now, Deaton's criticism isn't unfounded either. For years, crypto advocates have argued that the SEC's inconsistent strategies have sown uncertainty among investors and innovators alike, right? Instead of providing clear guidance on how cryptocurrency should be regulated, the SEC's actions have often led to more questions than answers. In the case of the Ripple lawsuit, this ambiguity, right, has become
Literally nothing but confusion from the SEC, right? These guys didn't clarify anything, didn't help regulate anything, just a lot of confusion, which it would have made sense to help with the early on regulation versus suing everybody, right? But I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments if you agree with Cheeky Crypto. I like that name, Cheeky. Cheeky. Cheeky or Cheeky? I don't know. But let's get back to the video.
particularly evident. While the SEC appears determined to pursue legal action against Ripple, its broader strategy remains murky. Why is this so important, you might ask? Well, because clear legal kind of frameworks are essential for the kind of healthy growth of any industry, especially one as dynamic and as disruptive as crypto. So when we kind of watch this unfold in court, you can't help but notice how the legal arguments mirror the larger debate over the role of government in regulating new technologies. Now, Deaton's passionate call for the dismissal of the Ripple lawsuit is more than just a plea for justice. It's a demand for regulatory clarity. His kind of stance reflects a growing sentiment among crypto investors that the SEC's indecision in shifting innovation and creating uncertainty, at least unnecessary hurdles, probably is a better way of saying it, for companies trying to push the boundaries of what's possible. Now, you've got to consider that the kind of ripple effect here, and yes, pun is intended, if the SEC continues down this path of kind of vague, inconsistent enforcement, well, it may actually discourage further investment and innovation in the crypto space. This isn't just about XRP at this point, right? It's about the future of financial technology as a whole. And while some legal experts like Jeremy Hogan predict the delays in the Ripple lawsuit are inevitable, others kind of see a more straightforward resolution on the horizon. So, what do you think? Is the SEC's current approach the right way to handle the rapid evolution of crypto, or is it simply holding back progress? You can drop your opinions and thoughts in the comments down below, or join us in our free Discord server that's linked in the description. Okay then, so let's get into the nitty-gritty details that has everyone talking. Right, the timeline of the Ripple lawsuit. Now, if you've been following this case, you know that predicting a resolution has become something of a bit of a guessing game. You got Jeremy Hogan has weighed in as well, forecasting further delays due to the complexities of the case. According to Hogan, 3 key dates could potentially mark pivotal moments in resolving the lawsuit: March 14th, April 11th, and May 1st. So imagine standing at the edge of a cliff with each of these dates representing a potential turning point. Now, Hogan's predictions suggest that while the SEC may be eager to close certain cases, like the Tron lawsuit, the Ripple case is inherently more complicated. Why? Because the legal battle is not just about a single transaction or dispute. It's actually about setting a precedent that could influence how cryptocurrencies are treated by regulators for years to come. Now, on March 14th, we might see the first significant development. This could be a crucial motion or ruling that this starts to potentially clarify the legal uncertainties surrounding Ripple's activities. Following that, April 11th might bring another twist, potentially marking the point where the balance of power in the courtroom begins to shift. And finally, by May 1st, we could witness a resolution that not only addresses the immediate issue, but also sets the stage for future regulatory policies in the crypto market. However, not all voices in the legal community are convinced that delays are the only outcome. legal expert Fred offers a contrasting perspective, arguing that dismissing the case might be simpler and more straightforward than many anticipate. Now, Fred points out to the fact that the SEC's approach, characterized by challenges or the jurisdiction kind of challenges and inconsistent enforcements, could ultimately work against it. Right? In his view, the hefty $125 million judgment hanging over the heads of key figures like Mark and Pierce is kind of like a major factor that might push for a swift resolution. This divergence in opinions is what makes the kind of Ripple versus SEC lawsuit one of the most fascinating legal dramas in the crypto space. For those of you who kind of love a good debate, here's a question, right? Will the legal complexities force the case to drag on for months, or could a breakthrough be just around the corner? This is where the kind of rubber meets the road, and your input is invaluable. So do share your predictions in the comment section down below, and let's see if the crypto community can forecast what comes next. Now, it's important to understand that each of these dates isn't just kind of a random milestone. They represent the kind of intersection of legal strategy, market sentiment, and regulatory oversight. As investors and crypto enthusiasts, staying informed about these potential turning points is going to be key to navigating the often, I guess, turbulent waters of the crypto market. And as we've seen, the outcome of this lawsuit could very well set a new course for how cryptocurrencies are perceived by and regulated in the future. Okay then, so let's widen our lens a little bit. While the Ripple lawsuit and its potential resolution are the headline-grabbing events, they're a part of a larger narrative that's about the kind of state of the cryptocurrency market, if you will. Recent events, including the dismissal of cases like the involving Richard Hart and the Gemini crypto exchange or Coinbase, they hint at a significant shift in how regulatory agencies like the SEC are handling crypto-related legal matters. So let's think about it then. Okay, if the SEC's legal approach continues to be inconsistent, well, it might spark a domino effect. Other crypto companies could find themselves facing similar regulatory challenges, which in turn could slow down the pace of innovation in an industry known for its rapid evolution. Conversely, a decisive resolution in the Ripple case could pave the way for clearer guidelines, encouraging more robust investment and growth. So this is where historical context becomes crucial, right? Because the cryptocurrency market has always been a story of highs and lows, marked by rapid technological advancements and equally dramatic legal battles. From Bitcoin's humble beginnings to Ethereum's groundbreaking smart contracts, each milestone has come with its own set of regulatory challenges. Today's legal drama is simply the latest chapter in a much larger story, a story that continues to unfold as the world grapples with how to integrate decentralized technologies into traditional financial systems. So, what does all this mean for you as an investor or a viewer, right? Well, the implications are profound. A clear and fair regulatory kind of framework could usher in a new era of innovation, boosting investor confidence and opening up exciting opportunities for growth. On the other hand, though, prolonged legal battles and regulatory uncertainty could slow down the momentum of an already volatile market. Now, I do invite you all to consider how these legal developments might affect your own investment strategies. Are you keeping a close eye on these key dates mentioned earlier? And do you believe that the legal resolution will bring stability to the crypto market, or will kind of uncertainty continue to kind of reign rampant? Your insights not only welcome, but they're essential to the vibrant community of crypto enthusiasts. Do let me know in the comments below, or join us in the free Discord server that's linked in the description. Okay, so as we kind of near the end of this deep dive into the latest crypto news, let's take a moment to recap and look ahead. Today, we've explored the kind of multifaceted Ripple lawsuit, right? A case that could have far-reaching implications for the cryptocurrency market. We discussed the SEC's ambiguous legal approach, kind of heard the passionate critiques from experts like John Deaton, and examined key dates that might signal a turning point in the kind of ongoing legal saga. We've learned that first, the legal battles in the crypto space are kind of rarely straightforward. The Ripple versus SEC lawsuit is a prime example of this, and of at least how regulatory uncertainty can both stifle innovation and spark fierce debates among investors and legal experts. Second, of course, the legal experts are divided. While some predict, a drawn-out legal process, others argue that a swift resolution, could actually be on the horizon, particularly if the SEC's inconsistencies continue to undermine its case. And finally, the outcome of this case isn't just about Ripple or XRP. It's actually about the future of the entire cryptocurrency market. So looking ahead, I believe that the resolution of the Ripple lawsuit will serve as a kind of a bellwether for future regulatory actions in the crypto industry. If this case is dismissed or resolved in favor of Ripple, well, it could signal a more balanced approach to crypto regulation, one that recognizes the unique challenges and opportunities represented or presented by decentralized finance. On the other hand, of course, if the legal battles do continue for an extended period, well, we might see a prolonged period of uncertainty with ripple effects felt across the market. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that the SEC is handling the Ripple lawsuit, or how do you think they're handling the lawsuit against Ripple? Do you agree with John Deaton's call for clear dismissal, or do you side with those who predict further delays? And how do you see these legal developments impacting your own approach to crypto investing? You can let us know your thoughts in the comments below, or join us in the free Discord server linked in the description, and we can start a conversation down there. Now, before we wrap up, here's a quick recap of today's key points, right? We started with a dramatic introduction that set the stage for a deep dive into Ripple's lawsuit and its implications for the crypto market. We broke down the legal strategies and the criticisms surrounding the SEC's approach, highlighting the passionate arguments of experts like John Deaton. We examined 3 key dates, March 14th, April 11th, and May 1st, that could potentially mark turning points in the legal proceedings, and discussed how these might impact the broader crypto landscape. And then finally, of course, we looked at the wider implications of the entire cryptocurrency market, emphasizing that the outcome of this case could influence how crypto regulation evolves in the future. Now, I want to stress the importance of staying informed, right? In the world of cryptocurrency, it's constantly changing, and the legal battles that we're witnessing today could very well shape the innovations of tomorrow. So if you found this update useful and insightful in any way, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell so you never miss another update. And of course, remember, I'm always...
So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Black Tiger Miner Twitter and the YouTube channel. See what's going on the Twitter feed. Looks like people are subscribing. And I guess we'll check out this last video. Shout out to Chinky Crypto. And this is... who is this? Crypto with Claws.
Well, yeah, we have tariffs as well. And I shared in the earlier video that the macros and the market is flashing even more red. But before we get news, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it at the beginning of the next video. Unpractical, hopefully I'm saying that right. Dropping support on the channel. Thank you very much. Says, I appreciate the lube first. What are the key factors influencing the adoption of XRP, and how will Daddy Trump lock it up and unknown amount in the crypto strategic reserve help prices? We mainly need to see how are they buying this crypto. If they are buying it over the counter, that's the biggest FU to all of us. But if they're going to buy it on the open market like you and I do, then you know what? I'm 100% with it. Scuba Steve channel member, thank you for the support. Says, feel like crypto is just dumping because of the tariffs that'll start tomorrow. Yeah, we have tariffs as well. And I shared in the earlier video that the macros suck ass. Doran Butler, another channel member, love it, says, are we sure we're purposely left out? It's a big ass list. And for many of the older generations, it's all Bitcoin. They don't make the difference. That said, there are a lot of collaborations and competitions with many of these projects competing for your dollars. Every sale, every purchase, exchanges peel a piece. That's right. The exchanges are making tons of money on it. Speaking of, any of y'all ever seen this gem out there? 1989 Cardis Princess Peach. Gem mint, 10 out of 10. And oh, I'm starting my recovery session. Taper is in effect. I race in less than 2 weeks. Bitcoin peeling back big time. 86,260. ETH bleeding big. 2134.
XRP at 238. XM could not hold 30 cents. ADA couldn't hold that dollar, now down to 86 cents. Sol at 142. ICP at 618. Sweet at 265. HBAR 22.5. And Doge rounding it out 19.7. Brian Armstrong, Coinbase CEO, thinks having a Bitcoin-only crypto reserve is the best option. Come on now. And mainly the reason he's saying is because he knows his exchange would be the custody partner for it, and maybe they would be buying the BTC only from his exchange. Be wary out there, because these exchange players are in it to make themselves rich. That's why they're lobbying so hard. What happened? Well, Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, believed having just Bitcoin reserve would be the best option, calling that asset a successor to gold. Alternatively, Armstrong proposed that to maintain variety, a market capitalization weighted mix of crypto assets could also be used to keep the reserve unbiased, but he prefers BTC. Sachs said further details around the reserve would be revealed on the upcoming cryptocurrency summit at the White House. No. We've got more stuff going on. Okay, meeting March 7th. We also have a big announcement coming tomorrow, the 4th of March. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out, all right? I'm going to be covering the news for you. But first, venture capital roundup. All right, this is one of the big things that we got to pay attention to. I know some of you into it, but right now, DePIN, Web3 Gaming, and Layer 1 real-world assets are taking the money. Alchemy, $5 million. Maverick sees some money. Row Labs receives money. Basically, if you want to check out if any of your favorite projects got some funding, it's all linked down below. Big news here is Donald Trump to make an investment announcement, says the White House. That's right. He's going to be making an announcement tomorrow. No idea what it is. Maybe he's going to be talking about more cryptos. Maybe he's going to make the announcement public rather than on True Social. Hopefully not another big nothing burger. Trump's announcement of crypto strategic reserve dubbed world historic pump and dump. So the critics out there, you had first the BTC maxis that are pissed as all hell that other cryptos got included in the reserve, and the fact that BTC and ETH were mentioned as a secondary thing an hour later after the first post. But now there's talks about insider trading, centralization, pumping up of big companies where we shouldn't be. Listen to this. The post gave a bump to the floundering market, but the currencies picked had skeptics convinced the announcement was a ploy to boost the bottom line of people in his administration. We saw that there was a flash crash of XRP, then a pump, and now a crash again. Insider trading, making your friends money. Trump claimed he would make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world, create a crypto strategic reserve. David Sachs, guess what? Sold all of his crypto. He once held $1 billion worth of Solana, but he told the Financial Times he divested his holdings and sold. After Sachs promoted the reserve news on X, one user responded, "Crypto czar has a massive conflict of interest." No, he doesn't. But here's the problem. Are other players in the administration holders and now making money on it? Another user labeled the reverse a world historic heist, funneling billions of taxpayer dollars into the pockets of Trump's and Sachs buddies. So if we do use tax money to create the reserve, is that right? Should we be using money to bump up the price of XRP from our taxes? Or should that money come from the savings of something else? Should that be from the selling of other assets? Let me know down below. There's a lot of stuff we have to worry about. And that's why the market is like, yo, at first this sounded juicy, but we hope it's not one big fucking grift. Not cool, everyone. Remember, that's my job. Bringing the news, good or bad, happy or sad, and I'm getting frustrated. I'm really pissed with all this. I'm pissed that the price didn't hold. I'm also upset with all the insider accusations, and I want to know how they're buying the crypto. I want to know how they're buying the XRP, Sol, and ADA. If it's over the counter, fuck this. I'll be so damn pissed. XRP fails to maintain rally. Here's why XRP price is crashing all of a sudden. The main reason is macros suck. And this information, this news, isn't enough to pull us out of the macros. So what happened was you had players out there, and I'll zoom out to the 7-day, pump, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. They're like, yo, we're going to create a strategic reserve. All right, cool. Then once it happens, the player's like, yo, let's get out. And you're seeing that right now. We've now erased what? About 75% of the gains from yesterday. We got up to 299.9. Now we're hanging out at 238. Yeah, we're peeling back the gains. Zooming in a little bit further, you're looking at this going, oh, crap, come on, man. And the worst part is the volume is still juicy up to 14.7 billion, which means what? the exchanges are making money on these pumps and dumps. So as people get washed, as leverage traders get washed, and then all of a sudden the market pumps out of nowhere, then dumps out of nowhere again, exchanges are making the money. But the big fear we have is that the tomorrow announcement is going to be basically an official announcement from his message on True Social, which would be a big nothing burger because we all know that shit. We're all into the know. Like I said, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. I cover these stories all times of the day. Then we got the meeting on Friday. Okay. Then we still got to get the deets. Are y'all going to hold it for 3 years? Where is this money going to come from? Are you buying directly from Cardano, from Ripple, or are you buying it in the open market from the exchanges like you and I do? There's so many questions to be answered. And what scares me right now is the market's quick reaction to the good news. We barely even had a day of juicy goodiness till we started wiping this out. And the worst part is we were at 222 before this announcement happened, and we're at 238 right now. We're not that far away from wiping out this whole announcement. And we heard earlier that the Kraken case done with the SEC. So we know the Ripple case is going to be done, but the macros suck balls. And it's almost right now like the macros and all the fears of all this insider trading and the fears of using taxpayer dollars to promote like companies that I don't know if we really should with taxpayer dollars. Because think about it. If it wasn't crypto, would you want your taxpayer dollars going to, say, Microsoft? Would you want it to go into other companies out there to create reserves? I don't know. That's why I want to ask you about it. Market sure as hell not happy. I'm frustrated. And what's really shitty about this whole thing is the three, the XRP, the Sol, and the ADA, the three that were specifically mentioned out of all these out here. Yes, they're still up from their initial hit, but they didn't retain their hit. And in fact, most of them have lost 70+% of their gains from that news. So am I happy with the announcement of a strategic reserve in specific cryptos we mentioned? Hell yeah, I am. But I am not happy with the market's reaction. And the thing that's scaring me more than anything is we didn't even maintain these gains for a day. It is total pump and dump bull like we've seen in 2022, 2023, and the first 3 quarters of 2024. We've seen this play out time and time again. I'm reminded of the Torres announcement in, was it July, August, whatever, in 2023. It was summer 2023, when she said, yeah, XRP is not a security. We saw it all of a sudden. We hit to like that, 99 cents, and then it just started peeling on back down. We've seen this time and time again in the market. These big announcements, which should carry a lot of weight, you get the hype, and then it's gone. And the worst part about all this is I do a lot of research, right, regarding all this stuff. So I have to scrub articles, bunch of articles. Do you know how many articles out there were negative regarding the strategic reserve, saying that this is insider BS, that the Trump administration is worrying about making their friends money rather than taking care of the American public? And this wasn't coming from like Democrats or, other side of the aisle publications. This was coming from crypto publications out there that are normally fairly neutral, if not more on the pro-Trump side. And they're like, yo, this seems fishy. And when things are fishy, you don't have investor confidence. And when you don't have investor confidence, what happens? They pull their money out. So cool. Create a strategic reserve. But you know what we need? We need details. If tomorrow's announcement on the 4th is a big nothing burger, it's just like, quote, an official press conference, market's going to shit itself even more because there's going to be expectations of juice. And if we don't get the juice, further sell off, erasing everything. Then we got the March 7th meeting. If that's a big nothing burger and the macros of inflation still suck ass, we're still.
Yeah, that's pretty much my concern, right? If nothing happens tomorrow or Thursday in that meeting, right? If there's no definitive answer and then there's nothing Friday, it's just a lot of lip service. If you haven't noticed, a lot of these crypto meetings do end up being a lot of lip service, right? It's a lot of hype. That's a lot of buy the rumor, sell the news kind of events, right? They're really not saying much. They're just hyping us up to be, I guess, visual about something happening that doesn't happen. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think this week's meetings are going to be something or just a lot of hype? I don't know what to tell you. Just trying to see what you guys think about it. But as always, I don't want to hold you all night. This is just a evening recap. But thanks for joining Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and super chat. So let me know either way it goes. Do you think this is something or just a lot of hype? But it's your main man, BTM, shutting it down for the evening. Thanks for joining. Thanks for participating. And as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. Miner out.